So here's our no obstacles sport slide, and it looks good, but it can look a lot better. So let's click on that picture. Clicking on that picture is going to bring up the Format ribbon toolbar. From here, there's all sorts of fun things that I can do with my pictures. I can do these with pictures or shapes, which we'll talk about in a bit. The first thing I can do, and this is better suited for photos, but you'll get the idea, is to change corrections. For example, I can soften the photo, or I can sharpen it. I can also change the brightness and contrast of the picture. The really neat thing is that all I have to do is hover my mouse over, and I can see a preview of what it's going to look like when it's done. I can change the color saturation. For example, I can completely desaturate it, or I can overly saturate it with color. Just like I can change the color temperature from cooler to warmer. I can also just recolor it outright. There's some other things I can do, like add some fun effects to it. For example, I can turn it into glass or cement. And at any time, if I don't like what I've done with the picture, I can simply come down here to Reset Picture, which will remove all formatting that I've added to it. If I've accidentally resized it, I can just select Reset Picture in Size. Now over here, we've got some presets of picture styles that PowerPoint's already done for us. I can choose all sorts of poster frames, shadows, borders, bevels, angles. There's a lot I can do. I'm going to select one that I like and choose it. But I can also fine-tune it. Coming over here on the right, there's things like picture border that I can add. These colors all go with the theme that I've chosen, but I can change those colors if I want also. I'll pick one that goes with the theme because that'll look better. And I can add any additional effects I want to it. For example, any more shadows, glows, soft edges, even additional bevels. Now this looks much better, but I could have done a lot to this, and maybe I didn't write down what I did, or I have no idea what I did, and a couple of slides down, I have another picture. Here's my No Obstacles home slide. It's very similar to No Obstacles Sport. So we're going to use one of the most underutilized pieces of Microsoft PowerPoint, which is called the Format Painter. I'm going to select my No Obstacles Sport picture and come up here to the Home Ribbon tab and select this little paintbrush icon. It's called the Format Painter. What this has done is copied every single piece of formatting that I've done to this picture. So now I can come down here to my No Obstacles home slide. I can see the icon still changed. It's waiting for a click. I'm going to click on this picture, and all of a sudden it will take on all that formatting. So now instantly I have two beautiful matching pictures. So let's do one more thing. This slide looks like it could use a little color or a little picture. So the first thing I'm going to do is change the layout of the slide, the Home Ribbon tab, to Content so that I can have a placeholder for a picture. I'll select my picture by going to the Assets folder. Now this is a nice picture in and of itself, but it's going to be kind of hard to read from an audience point of view. But I do like that picture of the girl doing yoga on a mountaintop. So I'm going to crop it so that I can just see the girl. Now from the Format Ribbon tab, I'm going to select Crop. And the picture is going to change. The borders are going to turn into these black lines. I can hover my mouse over these black lines and click and drag. Now what I'm doing is cropping the photo to the size that I want. You'll notice that the rest of the picture stays, which is telling me actually how much I'm cropping. Now from here, I can even slide the photo around as much or as little as I want. For example, I can take the girl and put her a little more on the bottom so I can get some more sky in there. When I'm happy with it, I can click the crop button again, and my photo's been resized. Now it's just a matter of changing it, adding effects just like we did to the other ones. I can slide it around, line it up. I can even add some picture styles to it. Now that slide looks much better. So that's how we format pictures, and we'll learn that we can also do this to shapes and other things.